Everything in physical reality and non-physical reality is vibrational. You are a vibrational entity in the non-physical. You are a vibrational being in the physical. You see things around you, and what you are doing is seeing vibration as it's translated into objects and things and other people and plants and trees and animals. Everything has a vibration. Within you are multitudes of various vibrations. The vibration of your DNA, family history, past lives, the vibrations of beliefs that you have, all your pre-birth intentions are vibrating. And from that, you are emitting resonant frequencies and dissonant frequencies. You meet up with those who have resonant frequencies, and you don't see those and those things that have dissonant frequencies. However, your beliefs and your illusion of separation cause desires based in beliefs that may not be true, cause opinions and preferences that are based in these beliefs. And so the vibration, without even really understanding it, is just humming along and creating the life that you're living now and has created the life that you've always lived. It creates what you prefer, what you want, who you think you are, how you see yourself within your reality. And all of it is automated through your belief system. When you take a look at your belief system and think about what might be a limiting belief, what might be an empowering belief, how that limiting belief could be affecting how you see your reality, you are altering your vibration. You're increasing your perspective, which then alters that vibration to become more in harmony with who you truly are, your pre-birth intentions, and all that. So if you can think about anything you prefer, you might say you have a resonant frequency with that. And anything you don't prefer, you might say you have a dissonant vibration with that. The vibration, though, is generated from a belief system. And what you think you do not want could be based in a belief that is not true, a limiting belief. What you think you can and can't not do is also based in these vibrations spinning around within you. It's all fine. It's all well and good. It's all working out perfectly. Those of you who have reached this information, whether you're on the call now or listening at a later date, your vibrational mix is tuned in a way to be resonant with this information. You might know others in your life that would find this information dissonant to them, to their belief system. Well, if you could tune that belief system, tune those vibrations to what you truly want, what you truly came here to explore, to your sense of wonder and discovery and anticipation in what might be coming next. This might be a more joyful way to experience your reality in curiosity, in understanding, in clarity, seeing that there's nothing going on here other than a bunch of vibrations that are forming into what you call the things and people in your life. How can you tune this vibration towards what you truly want? Well, if you realize it's all vibration, that there is nothing going on, nothing serious, the resonant vibration is no more positive, and the dissonant vibration is not really negative. It's just that you've been labeling these things positive and negative. So if you say, I resonate with ice cream, but I do not with liver, these are simply preferences based in a belief system. And it's fine. You can enjoy your life fully, avoiding liver and enjoying ice cream. But when it comes to experiences that will shift and shape your perspective of yourself, there is an aspect in this illusion of separation that creates dissonant frequencies based in fear. You might be inspired to do something and you say, oh, I could never do that. And from your perspective, you would say, that is a thing I don't want to experience. That is not going to lead me to the fruition or manifestation of my desires. And In part, that is true because those desires, based in a belief system that you haven't really looked at, are creating fear when bumping up against these things. The manifestation event comes, and you say that's wrong and bad because you have an interaction of feeling within two different vibrations. The vibration of the thing itself, which is perfect, the experience itself, the event itself, the people in that experience, that vibration could not come your way if it wasn't necessary for you to move along your journey of self discovery as you intended prior to your birth. If you intended, and you all have, to have a massive shift in perspective in this lifetime, then you will have these experiences that show that the vibrations within you, the beliefs within you, the thing within you that is challenging you from moving along the most elegant and joyful path of self discovery. You have a belief system with a complexity of empowering and limiting beliefs. To experience the life you truly want to live, to have joy in every aspect, to see the perfection of the life that you are living and have always been living and will be living, the beliefs that are not true, the limiting beliefs, must be shown to you. And so experiences come, events come, people come based in the vibration of the intention. But within the overall vibration, there's a vibration of a belief that says that is wrong, that is bad, that is not good. This limiting belief, vibration of resistance, pops up in these experiences and even when you receive inspiration. It is energized so that you can be aware of it. It is causing what you call negative emotion, simply fear based in beliefs that are not accurate. Now, if you can understand that there's the overall vibration of your pre-birth intentions leading you to experiences that will move you along the most elegant timeline beyond anything what you can possibly imagine, to higher and higher perspectives, to faster, easier, lighter, funner for your densities, to everything you truly want. And yet, what causes that emotion? It's the belief being triggered or the vibration being triggered. Now, imagine that you have all of your beliefs in a box. And these beliefs in a box are represented by small and large, fast and less fast vibrations going on. The overall vibration of the box, your pre-birth intentions, is generating an attractiveness to have certain experiences that you knew you were going to have prior to your birth that would expand the overall consciousness that you are, the overall vibration that you are in the non-physical, the massive vibration you are in the non-physical. Along the way, you throw in these little vibrations of beliefs. Some of them are spinning, you could say clockwise, and you might call those empowering beliefs. Some might be spinning faster or slower counterclockwise, and you might call those limiting belief. Because those beliefs are in there, the overall combination of all the vibrations are creating the reality that you experience. Something happens and you feel good, it's due to the spinning clockwise vibrations of empowering beliefs. Something happens you call bad, whether that's mild or intense, it's due to those vibrations based in limiting beliefs. So when you're having an experience, a whole lot of different things may be triggered all at the same time. And yet what you notice would be the negative emotion generated from the limiting beliefs, just from the vibration of those. Well, if you could soften or slow down the vibration of that limitation, which is not true, you would move effortlessly and elegantly towards a life that's unimaginable from where you now stand. Now, you're all doing this anyway. You're all well aware of manifestation events, of your emotions, of what's that telling, of your perspective, of whether the perspective is raising or dipping at times. You're well aware of this system of physical reality designed to guide you through those emotions to what you truly want. But because you're so emotionally sensitive, you're really sensitive whenever that counterclockwise vibration of a limiting belief bumps up into something that, from your perspective, seems as if it's wrong or bad. But that thing, we promise you, that manifestation event, that argument you have, that judgment that you're going through, that is what you want to be aware of. And then you can do the work to process it. Because if you're not aware of this process, you're not aware when those vibrations are interacting with something outside of you, with another vibration, you're just going to go up and down like a roller coaster without any sense of a path forward. Well, you can't really have a sense of a path forward because that linear way you look at time is based in an illusion of separation. It's based in how this reality operates. What's really happening is everything is happening all at once, only at once in that moment. How do you feel right now? That's based in the vibrations that are churning within you, based in your interpretation of the words we're saying right now. Because it is resonant, you are likely calm, at ease, curious, interested, a high perspective, closer to the perspective that is who you truly are in the non physical, without any doubt, without any fear, without any worry, without any anxiety, living in this present moment, listening to these words, interpreting it from wherever you are. But as soon as you leave this conversation and you go onto social media, turn on the TV, talk to a friend, something is going to come and bump up against possibly one of those counterclockwise turning vibrations. Aha, you say. Now I understand what that is. That little dip in perspective, little bit of fear is pointing to a clockwise vibration, a limiting belief that is not true. Now, you know vibrations attract. Vibrations must come to show you the overall vibration that you're operating at. Imagine not understanding this information and just being like everyone else out there. You don't know why you're upset. You don't know why that caused you to feel negative emotion. You don't know why or even what perspective is. And so you just think life works like this. Now you're getting a bit deeper. Now you get to understand that it's all vibrational. And all the vibrations within you are perfect. They're all attracted based in this unique journey of exploration you've been going through your entire life. So they're all there. The time your best friend in third grade broke your toy, that's a vibration spinning within you. And it's spinning within you saying, you can't trust your friends. Now, you've had other experiences and you have other vibrations spinning in a clockwise that say you can trust your friends. So they're going on at the same time. Some are spinning faster, some are spinning slower. But when it comes to an experience where you may not be able to trust a friend, that old little fourth grade vibration acts up, gets a little faster, and causes you to perceive something that is not really there and you would not be able to perceive that had that vibration not been spinning. The awareness of the vibrational quality from the plucking of a piano key and noticing the note that plays and realizing you can string together a whole bunch of notes, and the way that you string together those notes could be a harmony, could be a resonant vibration, or a haphazard, chaotic stringing of notes, could be a dissonant vibration from your perspective. Everything is like that. You're literally the orchestra of your own life. When you understand that certain notes are played at certain times, and this strikes a chord and you feel resonant with what's going on in that experience, it feels like love, it feels like joy, it feels like harmony, it feels like camaraderie, feels like purpose, satisfaction. You've just got all those little clockwise vibrations spinning around in unison, in perfect harmony with each other. And this could be how life works. If you had the perspective high enough to see everything as perfect, all of those vibrations would spin in balance and harmony with each other. The little tiny vibrations of distrust or frustration or annoyance would not overwhelm the overall symphony of perfection that you are able to perceive from where you are. And so if you're noticing that you're getting annoyed at this and getting upset with this and wishing this was different and hoping this, it's just that those chords are playing out of tune, for instance. And you can tune your instrument. You can bring the orchestra together on the same page. This is a practice. This is an awareness. This is something fun to think about. And while it might be impractical to have that orchestra play 24/7 for the rest of your life, it is an idea that you can entertain. And going forward, when you realize that that person who just annoyed you is nothing more than a note out of tune. And with that, we'd like to talk to you about anything you'd like to talk about. Who'd like to start?